Yes, people, we are here. We're live. Monster's going to be over in a second, innit? So you probably just saw us talking absolute shit for I don't know how long, for about an hour and a half. It's actually it is kind of funny though, man. Real talk about all this whole pre-season thing. So yeah, man. So big up to everyone that's here. Make sure you smash the like button as well. I'm not even too sure if the redirect got set or not, but Monster will be here. What are you guys telling me though, man? We ain't even done total transfer news because it's so dry. That's the thing. It's actually that dry. Do you know what I mean? I've been waiting for some sort of movement within Man United, which is kind of there. And I'm seeing stuff along the lines of what's it called? Who's it? Is Kalvin Phillips finally gonna get shifted? That's the one. That's the one. Is Kalvin Phillips gonna get shifted? I don't know, man. One second as well. I need to, while I'm doing this. But yeah, man. Who's here at the moment? Come talk to me anyways, man. Lumen, people smash the like button, big up, Sai in the building. Yo, we're gonna need a conversation. You lot are not allowed that what's the kid called, man? What's the kid called again? A Musiala, man. Yeah, man. Nah, big up Tyrell, big up Ilias, big up Football Show Band, our Big Six Bands raid. Whoa, you say Big Six Bands raid, but the redirect didn't even slap. But oh well, when it be moving it. I see something like this. Anthony needs to fuck off. That's one thing I do know. He needs to piss off straight away. Straight away. Do you know what I mean? I can't stand that. I'm not in favor of that whatsoever. Man said big 8 bands. What is that? What are you trying to do there, Fraser? You think you're funny, innit? You think you're funny. What's this? You're similar to us, Cass. You need outgoings. Yeah, bro. Man United can't do much without like movement because the squad's bloated, unfortunately. It is what it is. But I've seen, anyways, look, I've seen, we're going to talk about Man United news. There's the City stuff as well, Kalvin Phillips. I'm not going to lie. Me and Monster are probably just going to laugh at that one more time for another like 10, 15, maybe even 20 minutes going into that part. And then obviously, if you ain't seen it yet, the Arsenal, it looks like they're going to have a signing incoming by next week. Smith-Rowe looks like he's on his way out. Did Smith-Rowe even feature in the Premier in the preseason? I don't remember seeing that. Euro's injured. Yeah, Euro's going to be injured. We just don't know how long for, but my guess is he's going to be out for about a month. That's just my guess, innit? So I don't know what else to really put towards that. But yeah, man, Mons ain't here at the moment. You know how it goes, man. The guy takes too long at times by his ways. He just finished an hour and a half. Like, allow him to go get some water. But yeah, man. What did City do to Kalvin? It's not what they done to him. It's what Kalvin ain't done himself. Apparently, Villa and Newcastle, I don't know, sorry, Villa and Everton are interested in him, taking him on maybe on a loan, which would obviously suit City. I don't know if City's got space in their squad like that. I don't know how it works over there. I know Pep likes small squads, and maybe they need someone to leave before they actually bring somebody in. That might be the case. Maybe if that is the case, maybe a City fan can confirm. Is that how it is at Man City? Because if you're a City fan, are you kind of frustrated at this moment of time that it's nearly August? I don't know. You only need like maybe what, 1 or 2 signings other than Savio, which is calm. Like maybe one signing. I don't think you need a lot. I'm gonna be honest. We have to get rid of Kalvin for a DM. Oh, there you go. So there's some movement potentially in it. So yeah, we have to see. We have to see that part. What are you lot saying? Hit like what's our like target today? At the moment, we're on 59 likes, but there's 160 people in here in the house at the moment. Obviously, it would have been a little bit more people, but Monster thinks he decided he hit save. You know what I mean? But it is what it is, isn't it? We'll see tomorrow if he gets a redirect back. We'll be petty on that part. Smith-Rowe never featured. Yeah, we're gonna talk about Merino as well. The thing is, I was talking about yesterday, and it's not just Merino. We was talking about Fabian Ruiz also being on the list, isn't it? Which I kind of are just thinking, oh mate, you know, Merino improves the squad. Fabian Ruiz improves the 11, in my opinion, as well. Especially at his age, he's got quite a lot of experience as well. So and he just won a Euros at that. What's this? I don't know. I don't believe no sources if it's not someone like Telegraph Ducker or Chris Wheeler at that, or anyone that's a Man United journal. So I don't know the Euro thing.
It's to my face, fam.
I don't know, man.
See a fucking pimp. See my pimples, fam.
I just saw melanin.
That's the mess, bro. Got my forehead looking huge, man. But yeah, sorry, go on.
Yeah. We're just saying, what's up? What's the light target, man? Since you didn't redirect over properly, innit?
I'm tired of this thing bugging, bro. It's the second time that's happened in like 3 weeks.
It's happened bare times, to be fair.
Happened twice. That's the second time that's happened, bro.
No, it's happened to me quite a few times. Even when I tried to read that to Saeed before, it's just like, bro, I've clicked save. No joke.
It's dead. What I'm gonna do is I'm gonna do it in on two slides next time. Every time now I do it.
It's mine. Like, people want to come watch, they'll come watch. I think they got enough notice.
To be fair, I had it like I was.
Yeah. They had enough.
I said, fucking Rubo. I said, fucking. I had to get back close to the screen. But yeah, what were we talking about? Marino. What we said? Marino, Mazraoui.
Well, it looks like Marino's going to be done by next week. I think a fee will get agreed in the next couple of days. But I don't know. Do you reckon Arsenal going to be slow with this one in terms of fees like last time? But then again, there was complications with the whole wasn't it?
It depends on Emil Smith-Rowe, innit, on ESR, because I feel like
I thought that was all agreed. Was that all agreed?
Well, here we go. Ain't happened. He ain't holding up the shirt
or in a shirt at least edited.
Yeah, I ain't seen him hold up the shirt yet, innit? He wasn't in the squad, so obviously it's gonna happen. He wasn't in the squad, innit, for the game. So it's definitely. I wouldn't even. How about this? I wouldn't even be surprised if he's flown back already. I wouldn't even be surprised.
Yeah, I don't think he was. I didn't see him on the bench or anything like that. I don't think he's included.
Hear this. This is a question where, like, and everyone's probably gonna think I'm wrong about this. This is a bit more of a hot take. If Emil Smith-Rowe is fit and available, yeah. How old is Emil Smith-Rowe, by the way? Just off top, how old is he? 23?
He's got to be Saka's age, isn't it?
Yeah, I'm sure they're the same age. How old is Emil
Smith-Rowe? He's 24. Actually, imagine this. He turned 24 today.
Oh, okay. So he's turned 24 today. Yeah. Would like if Emil Smith-Rowe was fit and ready to go, or would you just take Merino and sell him right now? What would you rather like? And that's no slight on Merino. I think Merino's a good player. He's 28 as well. Merino's 28, by the way. He's a good player. But just based on that, are there any Arsenal fans out there that would actually rather keep Smith-Rowe and not get Merino?
But can you trust it though? I don't know. At this point of the time, would you trust keeping Smith-Rowe after all the injuries he's had? Like, is it worth keeping?
Would you trust Merino? Because I don't think Merino even starts for Arsenal at this point. I don't think he starts for
Arsenal. I don't think he's the thing. That's the issue. Like, Marino's not going to come in and be an instant starter. Not in my opinion. I still think it's going to be either Partey or Georgie. I think he's going to come as the cover for Declan Rice more time than less. Yeah. If Partey gets injured,
like a Fabi Vieira kind of thing, decent player, but how much of him are we actually going to see?
Yeah, we'll see better of him. They're in 4 competitions. You like to think so, innit? So on my part, I'm thinking of it like this. Smith-Rowe doesn't want to be on the bench. He wants to go and play first team football. He wants to go out there and showcase what he can do. He's 24 now. He can showcase what he can do in the Prem at least for the next couple of years for a next club that are bigger than Fulham to go and be interested if he's that good. If he lives up to it, that is.
Yeah.
You know, like he might just ball out the way it needs to happen.
And this is what I mean. Like I look at, I don't know, man. I look at the Merino situation. The more I think about it, I do feel like Merino is probably a good fit for Declan Rice. But I also look at Jorginho and go, you offered Jorginho an extension. Now I'm kind of leaning towards the Fabian Ruiz signing a little bit more than Merino, even though I feel like Merino would suit Declan Rice a bit more. Maybe I'm wrong about that, but I think Ruiz, like if they said they're getting rid of Smith-Rowe and they're bringing in Ruiz, that's more like for like, no? That is more like for like.
I said,
but then they don't really have a reliable six, isn't there?
Yeah, but like they play the same position, really, Merino and Fabian Ruiz. But you could probably use them as a pivot.
Merino's more is a bit more defensive, deep lying, and obviously Fabian Ruiz is better going forward.
No, I disagree. I think Fabian. What? I don't think you want Merino going backwards more time. I'll trust Fabian Ruiz to do a Jorginho job than Merino to do. I think
Ruiz can kind of do a bit of everything, but he's definitely he's definitely better going forward than he is going back the other way.
Yeah. But I think Fabian Ruiz has got more to his game to be playing in the DM than what Merino's got. Let's be real.
Do you want? I don't think anyone wants Ruiz playing DM though. No one wants Ruiz playing in the 6. That's not.
Nah. That's not really his game. His game's an 8, innit? And he's
an 8 who's he likes to crash the box. I think people are underestimating his ability to crash the box. I don't know,
Yeah,
man.
yeah, yeah, yeah. I'm looking at it like this, innit? I said this at the start of the stream. I think I did, anyways. Marino for me is he raises the squad. Fabian Ruiz raises the first 11.
Mm.
That's the difference. Let's not overrate Marino now. We weren't chatting about him before the Euros. Yeah. The
No,
thing is,
no one was. No one was,
no
bro.
one was chatting about it. We was chatting about Zubamendi and other players like that.
Even Kubo got a mention mid year in January. Even Kubo
Yeah,
got a
so
few starts.
so Marino got flavor of the month, and he's getting a mood that he probably deserves, and he's not going in as a first team option. It's just easy as that. And you could probably play like Partey, Marino if need be, or I don't know if I would like Jorginho and Marino. I'm not too shabby on that one. But remember, Partey's there as well. If he can keep Partey fit, yeah, that's the biggest concern for me. Are they gonna fit, fitness? If he can keep fit and stay out of trouble, they might be onto a winner there. That could be the difference this year. Let's not act like Partey's not levels above Jorginho, because he is.
Yeah, but Jorginho does offer you a few things that Partey doesn't. In my
Yeah,
opinion.
like dictating
But
dictating the play. Yeah, I can
yeah,
hear
yeah,
that.
yeah,
But
yeah. Like
Partey's just
bro,
light years, bro.
if I'm playing a team who's not as good and they're not gonna have a lot of the ball, I'm still running, because for me, even though on paper we know Partey, Rice, Odegaard is Arsenal's best midfield, but I can't get out of my head what that Jorginho, Rice, Odegaard midfield was moving nutty, bro. Like it was actually like it was just so the balance was almost perfect. The balance was
Yeah.
actually perfect. You know what I'm saying? Bro, Jorginho was further forward than Rice was. Slapping passes in the middle of centre backs and left backs.
Yeah.
Dictating play. Couldn't touch him.
You,
Couldn't touch him.
you couldn't touch him. Yeah, might be right. And let's not don't say this either, blue line. Man said don't overrate Ruiz, who has been garbage at PSG. For one, what we just gonna judge him because he didn't have the greatest of times under a different manager under PSG. So all of a sudden he's a bad player. Because if that's the case, we can probably talk about a lot of players that were bad at their clubs, like Badiashile, Desarci at Monaco. They weren't the greatest, but they went to your club. Malagusto, he was doing all right for Lyon, but Lyon as a whole, look where they were in the league. So all of a sudden, must be shit then, like as well, because they're in a shit team. Actually, to be fair, it's not even like Fabian Ruiz was bad at PSG. It's just that he didn't get you. I feel like he just never got used right, and there was just better players. As simple as that, and it's okay to say that. Is it not?
Yeah, I think Vitinha's clear. I think Vitinha at the moment is clear. He's a clear favorite in Enrique's eyes, and I think he is the better midfielder at the moment anyway. But he's just more suited to what they want, and that's all right.
That might be the case.
But none of these guys are bums, innit? They're good players. I think they're all good players. If anything,
they are all good players.
I need to see. I'm looking at Merino and going, is he going to be able to run the Prem style? I think he can suit our terrible Spanish connection there, of course.
Yeah, both him and Merino.
I'm just interested to see how he will be utilized, because I look at, as I said, I think Ben said it there. Only question once is how much legs does Jorginho have, and I do agree with that. So if you are gonna probably phase Jorginho out the squad for next season, because I don't think Jorginho will stay there for more.
He won't get another contract.
Yeah, like it'll be probably another year or two, and he goes on a free. So it's either that. I think his contract runs out in 2 years because he got the extension. I don't know. Either way, he was definitely stay another year. And Merino, again, 28 years of age. If he's seen as the kind of that cover, that kind of alternate to Jorginho as well, then I hear it as well. Listen, if Arsenal want to compete on all fronts, all these squad options are going to be so much better, because now it's not going to be El Neni playing in the hold in the FA Cup
before he's injured.
Third round. You know what I'm saying? It's going to be it's going to be Merino playing in the Carabao Cup and the FA Cup, and all of a sudden Arsenal are going to look a lot more, look a lot stronger in the cups. Because
it's not like he's
gone.
Well, I'm just gonna say like this. This is when, you know what? As much as we like to cuss hooks here, like when they said quadruple, obviously they're not winning no quadruple, but they're looking to do what City do. That next step is probably competing on all fronts rather than two fronts. And that's what fans need to see, innit? They need to see that they can go on FA Cups and Carabao Cup runs, not get knocked out in the fourth round or the fifth round or whatever. It's like they need to be getting to quarterfinals, semi-finals. This is progression. They want the complete squad. I'm not being funny. If you go get Merino and then you get, and let's say that Fabian Ruiz does come in, I don't know if another midfielder needs to go out in that case. One thing, both of them are bargains. Two, a lot of them have got a lot of experience in both of them at this point in the game. And three, it's like their midfield. Their midfield's complete. That's the way I'm looking at it. Am I overrating Arsenal? Is that an
No, I
overrating?
think they're very well drilled. I feel like I just think that whoever comes in, as long as they can adhere to the style of play, then Arsenal can keep filling out their squad and they can compete on all fronts if they keep going the direction they're going. Do I think they're going to do that this season? Debatable. I think it's debatable. I think teams start to realize what they're capable of once you get to the FA Cup fourth round, once you get to the Carabao Cup quarterfinals. You start to look and go, we could actually go and win this. You know what I'm saying? Also, it depends on your run as well. Like, you can get a favorable run. Remember, we're the ones who actually knocked Arsenal out the FA Cup. Remember, they got knocked out by West Ham. So they did get knocked out by Premier League teams. It's not like they had a shit. You know what I'm saying? They weren't knocked out by Premier League teams. You know, it was a very disappointing display when they got knocked out by West Ham. And I think the game against us, we snatch and grab in it. Let's be honest. It was a snatch and grab kind of game. So I think it depends on the draw. On the draw. Very heavily depends on their draw. I think if Arsenal was to get a kind draw like the way I think you guys got quite a kind draw in your Carabao Cup run, I think Arsenal had that run, they'd probably go on to win it unless they play a Man City in the final or maybe even you guys in the final because you guys know how to win cups. Even Liverpool per se, we know how to. We have that kind of know how to win cups.
If they wanted to go and get Fabian Ruiz, Fraser's trying to say that they'll PSG is going to want 50 million plus for a 29-year-old because of a Euros. Do you agree with that?
So that's way again. So
they're trying to say they'll want 50 million plus. I don't know where you're going to get 50 million for a 29-year-old. I'll be honest. Let me know.
I don't. Well, Dippo's saying Merino's going to start most of the Prem games. I don't
Over
see
who?
that.
Over who?
I
don't think we're seeing in pre-season. It's kind of easy to see that Partey and Jorginho are the ones that are using the 6, not Declan Rice. Like, even though Declan Rice is not there at this moment in time, but you can kind of see the base of that midfield is going to be them lot. Otherwise, you'll see one of them maybe shift to centre mid if he had a different idea. I don't personally see it. You can clearly see they're lacking an 8. He's an 8, man. Like, I know you think he's more of a 6, but I don't really. I can see Declan Rice and whoever it may be in a DM. I can see them swapping over at times. Do you know what I mean? Like, the whole point is Arteta's favouring his midfield at this point because you know what? When you deep it, as you said, the El Nenes of the world in the hospital. Partey, unfortunately, is also in the hospital or the courtroom, however you want to look at it. And the other option up there is what? Who would it? Who would it be? Fabio Vieira to take over the Ødegaard reins.
I've always said this as well. I feel like
Fabio Vieira stinks, by the way.
Ødegaard actually gets injured. Arsenal's like, is that a bit like? I think if Ødegaard, his fitness is very good. If he was to get injured, who kind of takes over that creator role? Is it Fabio Vieira? That is Fabio Vieira, isn't it? It's him, right?
Or try to look at a different way of playing. I'm going to be honest. Is that mad to say? Am I allowed to say that without someone getting offended? Without no Ødegaard, what are you trying to say? What are you trying to say? It's Ødegaard FC.
No, it's not Ødegaard FC, but he's the guy for Arsenal, the captain. You know, everything kind of goes through him. He's the creator. He even chips in with goals. For me, he's one of the best players in the Premier League. I think he's one of the best players in the world at the moment.
I think they're gonna have to find a different type of playmaker. Then, like, you might have to play like Jorginho and Partey. Maybe
Havertz there. Try Havertz there. Not really. I don't. Yeah, like.
Hey, so when I told people Jesus
maybe Trossard will go central. Maybe Trossard.
When I said like Jesus should be the one that could cover that advanced 8 position, I got called a madman. What are you saying now? You don't want him near striker. Where do you want him now? I'm just saying.
I feel like Arsenal would cope, but I feel like that top level drop off would be there, 100%.
Yeah, they're missing a creator in there. They got young ballers, but they're just young ballers at this moment of time, innit? So I'd rather give hope to Nwaneri over flipping Fabio Vieira. That guy's he's not the guy. I'm sorry. I don't know what's gonna happen when Nwaneri. He needs a loan or goes back to the academy and balls out again, fills out a little bit. I have no idea.
Man. He's a good player, man. He's a good player.
I have no idea, but look, man, I'm looking at it and I think they're gonna have to find a different way of playing. That's the only way it is gonna be for Arsenal for next season, and I'm pretty sure they'll be all right. You know, you're gonna have to find games where Ødegaard don't play anyways. So you're gonna have to find a different way, regardless.
Yeah, I hear it. I don't know, man.
Yeah.
That's just my opinion on it. I feel like Ethan probably. I don't think he needs a loan. I think he can get some minutes in the first team, but
maybe.
But
It's a,
yeah, no. I
it's a
think if
good
as long as
binding.
Arsenal keep Saliba and Odegaard fit, I think they'll be all right. I think they've kind of covered most other bases. Obviously, I think they still need that left winger. In my opinion,
Yeah.
I'm not gonna let that Martinelli moment fool
Maybe,
me. It was
maybe
shit
they still
defending.
don't. You think they still need right winger cover unless Nelson stays? I can't see
No,
Nelson
I think
staying.
Jesus is probably the right wing cover. No, I think
Okay.
I think Jesus is the right wing cover. I
Oh,
think
fair enough. Yeah.
Havertz is fine to stay up top for them. I feel like when you get 20 GA and he's not even played all of his games up top, I feel like you've definitely earned his right to start up top. If this is on the basis if Arsenal don't sign a striker, I think he's still earned this. He's still earned the right to keep his space there. That's my. A lot of people disagree with me. I feel like Havertz is more than viable. I think if you're getting 20 GA from your centre forward position, blame the
Yeah.
guy who got 6 goals in 30 odd games, bro.
Who's that? Jesus.
Well, he didn't even get that.
So
I'm talking about Martinelli. I'm talking about Martinelli, bro.
yeah, you don't like the. I don't know. Trossard's still a
It's
decent enough
nothing to
player,
do with
though.
me not liking Martinelli. I said after either Arsenal go and get a winger who's going to do that job, or Martinelli needs to go and hit the ground running again.
Yeah.
It's one of the two. You get someone who can do it, or he needs to get his thinking cap back on and get back to what he was 2 years ago. Genuinely, because I was just tired of people. Bro, I'm tired of people blaming Havertz, and I'm not even a Havertz guy. I'm not his fucking lawyer. I don't give a toss about Havertz. But people are blaming the Havertz thing when he went and got to 20 GA and actually played very well in the season.
Yeah.
Especially more so when he went up top, not so when he was in the left 8. I didn't really, the left 8 thing didn't move me. But when he was up top, he scored more. He scored 13 goals, got himself 7 assists. He only took 1 penalty. And man are blaming him and not the winger who scored 15 goals the season before and then he went on to score 6. And was in rotation with Trossard. Now, don't get me wrong. It's Trossard for me.
No, Martinelli's gonna have a better season. He's gonna have a better season, man. Come on.
Well, it's not gonna be. It's not hard not to have it as bad as it was last year.
Exactly. So that's probably added goals on that.
You know what I'm saying? Like, you lot can say it's a personal thing with Martinelli. It's not a personal thing with Martinelli. I call it how it is. He stunk to shit last season and he needs to improve. Otherwise, Mikel Arteta is going to go and get someone like Nico Williams. You can go there and do it.
Yeah, maybe. Yeah. But moving on from the Arsenal front, though, Man United, apparently Mazraoui's terms agreed. You know, what do you think about that side? Do you actually rate Mazraoui? You know, I didn't even realize he's like 26 years of age.
Yeah, no, he's decent, man. I proper had a look at him when he was in the champs, man. Decent. He's a good player. He's a good player. He gave Arsenal some issues, man. Just does things right. He's good on the ball. It's quick, good delivery. He's just all-rounder. I think he's a decent player. Injuries, I hear his injury record's a bit brazy though.
Yeah, if you go look at his injury record, it's not mad injuries, yeah. Don't get me wrong, but some of them I look at them thinking, bro, is it every year that you have to be injured, like every single time? And as a fullback that can play right and left, I'm not gonna lie, yeah. Whether you rate him or whether you don't rate Mazraoui, yeah, I promise you now, on any sort of front, I can count on one hand how many good deliveries Wan-Bissaka's given into the box. If you're gonna have someone like Xerxes, yeah, in the box, guy who's decent in the air and whatnot, and however else you want to see it, I've seen Rashford, he's okay in the air. Who else is there? And a couple other bits and bobs. Just a good cross. Just a good cross. Like look what Nwaneri did to Jesus just yesterday. Yeah, he put in a nice ball across the box, and it went right to Jesus' feet. Whether it's offside or not, it's still a good cross. Yeah, he picked him out. Man United ain't got that. The only player that's got that in their locker bit is Luke Shaw. And even that's kind of, you can even call that a little bit inconsistent at times as well. He's much, like, I don't understand. Look, Wan-Bissaka, I hear it. Look, he's great defensively, but that's all he's good at.
But he's not great defensively. I don't even think I think that's a stretch. I don't even think he's great defensively. Sorry, bro. I don't think he's great defensively. I think he's good in 1v1 situations, which is, of course, kind of part of it. But me personally,
he's not the worst defensively either.
I think his positioning is iffy, bro.
It's bro. Oh yeah, you know what? Now, okay, he's 1v1 is good, but everything else is suspect. Dribbling is unorthodox. It's kind of funny at times. His passing, he dribbles with his instep, and I don't understand how you become a footballer.
Bro, he's not good enough for where you man want to get to, innit? I'll put it.
That's the way I'm looking at it. That's exactly the way I'm looking at it. So when I've seen online fans of Man United, this is why I don't talk about Man United with other people all the time. You see, I just can't do it. I'll go on a space and I listen to a space, and it's ridiculous. Like, I'm thinking, why the hell am I wasting my time listening to this shit? It's crazy. It's crazy. But I'm like, it's about time Man United go get some good footballers. Yesterday, if anyone heard me on Tifo screaming, it's like we lack footballers the fundamentals of a good football player, not this passion,
Well,
running,
you know me.
desire.
How many times have I said this about your team, bro?
Of course it is.
You know what I'm saying?
Of course it is. I see and Mazraoui as well, yeah, and I think he's good defense. I think he's okay defensively. I think he's good. Like he's sound
He's a
in it.
good
I'm not.
player. Mazraoui's a good player, bro. He's a good player.
What are you
It's just
saying?
that,
Wait,
can you keep him fit for one? And is he playing left back or right back? Didn't he play left back for Bayern Munich in
yeah,
that game?
no, they swapped over. He tactically swapped it over, innit? Don't you remember?
Yeah, he
I
played
think
left back, innit?
Kimmich was at right back, so he went left back and done
Yeah.
a job there. But the thing is, you don't want to be looking at it as him covering both right back. Malacia, apparently what happened to Malacia? Did you see? Apparently, a drunk driver hit him.
What?
Apparently, a drunk driver hit him. That's the reason why he's injured.
As in recently, or that was why he was
Recently,
injured last?
yeah, recently.
No way.
That's what I'm not joking. I saw
That's fucked. No way.
how true that is. I don't know in it, but I'm pretty sure I
That's
saw that in the
dead.
news.
Yeah,
Yeah,
that's
look,
mad.
he
lucky
got
to be
sent.
bro, man's lucky to be alive, bro. That's crazy. That's crazy.
So here
bro.
we go. Man United Terrell Malacia was sent to hospital after Marcus Rashford's Range Rover hit by a drunk driver. So he must have hit his side of the car. I didn't even
So
know that.
Rashford was in the car as well. That's fucked. That's mad.
That's what it said. Yeah. That's what it says. Yeah. Well, Rashford couldn't have been in the car because, unless this was recently, because it said on the 27th of July. Man said, hope the driver bust case. Bro, you better put. I'm not gonna lie, bro. You better put. Hey, if you don't apologize right now, yeah, you're
crazy, bro.
You're getting
Come
banned.
on,
You're not joking.
Man,
You got 20 seconds. I'm gonna count. 1.
That's crazy.
2, 3, 4.
Bro, that's mad.
5, 6, 7.
Bro,
8,
because I'll be honest,
9,
stuff like that is not a joke,
10,
bro.
11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16. Sorry, you have to hear me count. 17, 18, 19, 20. You're getting banned.
You're saying apparently it was Rashford's fault.
It's me. Yeah. Oh, yeah. There we go. In a bitch. You're banned. Anyways, go on to another account. I know who it is now. You're getting banned. You can't be talking about all that shit. Anyways, look. Moving on. Yeah, but apparently that was the case. You know what? He's just got back to training. It's not really the ideal situation as well. But I don't know how bad it is. No, if someone wants to correct their wrongs, people get ahead of themselves all the time. They can go and apologize. I don't mind that. But if you're not actually genuine about it, then you just get banned. I don't need people like that around it. Like I said, man, this ain't the football terrorist chat, bro. You're not getting away with that shit around here. Not around here, partner. But yeah, man, look, Mazraoui would be a great sign, and they're saying 21 million. Do you think that's a bit steep?
No, I don't. How old is he now? 27?
He's 26.
26. Yeah, he's 26, 27 this year. Nah, man. Not at all. Not at all, bro. He's played at the highest level. How many seasons has he been at Bayern Munich for?
2 seasons? 2 seasons?
And he's kind of broken through more so this year, innit? Because he was 19 appearances each year.
That's kind of sus.
Listen, man, I think 20 M's is minor. I think 20 M's is minor, man.
What, because of the market?
Yeah, because of the market. I think if you're running to, as long as he's not on astronomical wages, I think it's fine. I just don't see, like, you know what I'm saying? I don't have a crazy opinion towards it or against it because.
Well, 20 million, you're not going to go wrong with 20 million in today's market. I'm not going to be like where you going to go?
Yeah, no, you can't go wrong with 20. You can't go wrong with. What are you going to say? Fuck me, he's shit, and he costs 20 million. Is that what you're going to say?
Well, Malacia cost 12 million and he got cool shit.
Huh? Who?
Malacia cost 12 million and got cool shit.
No. Useless. Useless. He's not available. Useless.
Yeah. True.
And when he was playing, he didn't move the needle. But again, just a bit dusty behavior, isn't it?
Yeah, I'm looking at. But where are you going to go get another good defender? That's a right back that can cover left for the space of 20 million. Who's actually available? Joe Gomez.
Say that again.
Joe Gomez might be the only one. But he don't put in a mean. He don't put in a mean cross. He's more of a defensive signing more than anything, isn't it? He could play anywhere across the back four. And then that Hanko guy looks like he's going to be going for like 30 million. So there you go. Frimpong is not a right back. Stop it. Kajoglu, they're asking for 35 million. Frimpong is not a fullback. Dumfries is shit. No, you lot don't know football, man.
Oh yeah, what's going on with the Kadioglu thing? Sorry, and
I don't know. I've seen links and stuff like that. But you know what my issue is with it? Yeah, You know what my issue with this is he's all right. He can play anywhere on the pitch, yeah. So he's cold. He looks like he's just got it going for him, yeah. But I don't want a right-footed left back. Is that mad to say that I want a left-footed left back that can whip it in first time with their left foot? Not Cancelo, whip it, cut in and shoot.
For me, it depends on the coach. It genuinely depends on the coach.
Well, Marcus Rashford's best attribute is cutting in.
Yeah, it probably depends on the coach for me, innit? I feel like I generally if I feel like my coach, because again, Joe Gomez is a right-footed left back, and you Cass, remember when Joe Gomez first went left back, and you know what my opinions was. I was like, this is dead. I don't want to see it. I can't. I said I'd rather stomp on Lego in barefoot. Rather stomp on Scale Electrics. If you know, you know. In barefoot, than watch Joe Gomez play left back. And then, bro, it proved me wrong. The inverted wing back, you can be an opposite footed wing back to your actual wing and not invert, and it still kind of look. You know what I'm saying? I don't think it's as crazy. All
right, hear me out with this, yeah. Look,
maybe because Rashford is playing. I don't know. Maybe because
you got Rashford and Garnacho, yeah, and maybe even Sancho at this point. But guess what they all want to do? They all want to cut inside if they go on the left hand side, right? For me, I'm looking at someone that can overlap and provide an early cross, something that Man United hasn't done. Only if Luke Shaw's there. But even then, Luke Shaw don't like to early cross it. He likes to get in the box before he crosses, right? Unless there's a set piece. Man United need a left-footed left back because, for me, it just makes more sense in it for me. Like, I don't think Hadjoglu is not bad on the left, but when I see clips of him, he always ends up back on his right foot. Like, I would love an A-Nori or something, but I don't think left back's going to be the priority until maybe end of the window. With like a centre back right now is looking like Man United's biggest priority with right back because Wan-Bissaka's going to leave for roughly 15 million, 13 million, something along them lines. So Man United can shift him, right? They tried to play hardball. They tried to get 20 million out of West Ham. The wages thing is a bit of an issue on West Ham side. So what they're going to do is lower the fees so they can pay for those wages, right? For the remainder of his contract per year, whatever it is, the situation like that. So on my grounds, what I'm thinking is left back is just right now is just not the priority as it stands. Remember, Man United ain't got a centre mid in yet. There's no central midfield. Like, think about it. We all know that Man United option that you want to get in first is probably Agate. I think it's more than clear that they need him in. But they need people to leave and free up space before making a certain bid. You know, Christian Eriksen and McTominay, who would pretty much fund most of that deal. Or at least half. Maybe even a third. I don't know. I have no idea on that part. But Agate looks like he's going to be the next through the door. And the progression of football is not going to be going through the middle. Kobe Mainu, like, he's a good carrier of the ball and everything, but I don't think he's progressive enough, as Jay was kind of pointing out a little bit. And then obviously you got Agate, who likes to play pass a little bit too safe and don't really play progression play. He's the guy that's going to clean nut stuff. So the midfield, it needs a massive revamp as it is, and a different style of play is going to have to happen. And I think we saw that yesterday, even against Arsenal, in glimpses, is that the idea is to quickly get the ball to the wingers as quick as possible, who's meant to do some sort of playmaking role or whatever it is. Get the ball to Mason Mount, and he drops deep and carries it. So on that note, it's like, what do you think about this Euro stuff though? Man United have to go and get centre back now again.
Yeah,
he's gonna. Well, to be fair,
in centre back, kind of back where you started.
Back where you started with, and Lindelof needing to leave to Turkey apparently. Jose Mourinho might do us a favour. He didn't go on pre-season tour with us.
And this is it, bro. Like, I think, again, I don't think Euro will be out for long. It just didn't look like a mad. I don't know. Have you had any updates on the injury?
No, but look, the most I'm hearing is like the thing is, it's just accounts doing guesswork. We don't know how bad it is. Ten Hag don't know how bad it is. Big up everyone that's in the chat, by the way. If you ain't smashed the like button, please do so. Just a quick reminder to double check that like button. I'm looking at along the lines of, I'm gonna say max minimum. I will say 2-ish weeks minimum, maybe 3 weeks. I'll say minimum, because when you're limping, I know that can take a while. Then you're gonna have to get training again before fitness. So that all that included, I'll say minimum 3 weeks. If he sprained his ankle, he would not be walking on it. By the way, if there was a hairline fracture, he would definitely not be walking on it. Monch, you know all about fractures and all that stuff in your ankle, bro.
Yeah.
So I'm gonna say max.
Is that what it is? Is it an ankle? Is it an ankle injury?
It's not 8 weeks. No. Don't look at the rumors. But in my guess, by the way he was hobbling, because of ankle injuries that I've suffered, and the way you hobble off the pitch when you don't really need help, minimum for me is 3 weeks, max 6 weeks.
If he's rolled his ankle, if he's rolled his ankle, he'll be fine in a couple of weeks. If he's If it's
Might
like
maybe, yeah.
if it's if he's aggravated it quite a lot, like, and he's played on after it's kind of happened, then it could maybe be 3 to 4 weeks. You know what I'm
Yeah.
saying?
Yeah.
So
I
no,
don't know. The thing is, even if the plan was like, it's unfortunate, yeah. If it's not a hairline fracture, bro, stop listening to fucking YouTube. I mean, Twitter, Donnies that don't know shit. If it is, then it's a great guess. No one knows. You know, like Ten Hag hasn't even announced it in the preseason yet what the injury is. If he had a hairline fracture, you're not walking on your ankle, bro. You're
hairline
not
fracture.
walking
No,
it.
he ain't. If it's a
You're not
hairline
walking.
fracture, again, depends on the grade.
Bro, he went. The maddest thing is, all right, hear me out. If it's a hairline fracture, yeah, why did he go back to sit on the bench and not down the tunnel like Hoyland?
Then yeah, that's what I'm saying. Then again, but we don't know if it was a hairline fracture. We
You
don't
don't
know.
go.
I don't know what
You,
the injury was, so I'm not gonna. You get it? I'm not gonna do all
a
that. Innit? I
hairline
don't know what
fracture,
the
you're going straight to the hospital as quick as possible, bro. You're not putting pressure on that ankle. I promise you're not. Oh, it looks like Hoyland's fine though. At least he'll miss next game as a precaution, but it looks like he's fine in it. He's a unit as well, man. But yeah, dumbass. Got to stop going to these American pitches. If they don't upgrade their pitches in time for actual proper grass, stop going preseason on these shit pitches. But yeah, man, look, I'm looking at it like this. Even if he got injured, I know Euro wants to play and everything, but if I think the plan was always to get the Ligt at some point, but I think now they need to speed that up, right? Just in case they were looking to use Euro in the first couple games, like Fulham perhaps. But if the Ligt comes in, Euro was always going to get benched. It's just up until the break, I think he might have featured in some minutes, not all minutes. I think that would have been the idea for Manchester United to feature someone in. But it looks like the Ligt now is going to have to get a move on because there's no way you can go into another season with Lissandro and Maguire starting. I saw it in the first game of the season when I went to Old Trafford. Who did we play against? Was it Brighton when Graham Potter was in charge? We lost. Maguire was cheeks. And then I also remember it the second game when he tried it again with with Brentford, got smashed. And even last season with Wolves, we played Varane there, and guess who comes off? And then who comes on in the first? Maguire features yet again, and it goes back to shit. I can't be seeing it for a third year in a row of seeing Maguire. Maguire shouldn't even be at the fucking club in the first place. He should be gone. The man can't take a fucking hint. I'm sorry, but I'm actually annoyed that he's actually here. He should be fifth choice defender, not Johnny Evans. And did you not see how deep the line is when Man United played Arsenal? When you play Maguire, he should be the captain and leader to actually hold the line.
This is what I'm
the
saying.
rest of the group. I feel
like your lines actually stepped up. I feel like your line stepped up a little.
No, they did massively. You can't play the high line with Maguire there. You can't do it. Lissandro, luckily, his technical ability allows him to play a high line because he can keep the ball moving. His angles are good. And he's not the quickest, but he can still get back. But Maguire is a truck. He's a truck.
No, you're right. I feel like, again, Maguire is a player for certain situations, and it's as simple as that. If you're going to I feel like if you bring on Maguire when you're trying to shout out the game, it's cash money. It's cash money.
I keep forgetting that. I keep forgetting that.
Maguire.
This is what I'm saying. If Lindelof needs a shift by next week, max, a deal, Man United need to bring, I think Mazraoui, you know what it is? I think they've done the deal straight away with Bayern for Mazraoui because they quoted it 50 million at first. That's what I said to you. I remember, yeah. But you have to get in the good books. You go get one deal done. The next deal, they might be a little bit alleviated to say, okay, you can have the Ligt for this amount of money now. You done good negotiations. That's the way I'm looking at it. You gave them what they wanted, right, for this one. The next one, you need to get both of them in by next week. Double whammy. They got the same agent as well. Get the same fees done. Get it done at the exact same time. Lindelof, I don't care if it's 5 million, 8 million, 7 million. They need to just shift him out. Get him out. The doctor's not taking no players out. It's the field. Anyone that saw that game yesterday, you see Rashford, he started sprinting. As soon as Hoyland came off and he saw Yorikov, he didn't do no more sprints after that. He said, no, fuck that. Did you not know it? Did you not notice that? Anyone? Did you not notice Man United after the 25th, 30 minutes, the only one that was doing doggy work was Mabry. Even Ahmad, after Ahmad got clamped as well, he stopped sprinting after that. He said, no, fuck that. I'm not done. That field was dry foot. No water on that pitch.
Bro. Man, I'm seeing he even went down. Ahmad even went down. Like,
he got kicked in his shin, though. He wasn't to do with the field. But
I'm not looking forward towards the game. Like, when's our game against Arsenal? Our game against
Sunday. Thursday.
Bro. It's on Thursday, innit? I'm not looking forward to it, not because it's Arsenal, just because of the injuries, bro.
I hear it.
Like, why does he keep asking me about Højlund? Bro, it was a bro. He batted up a fucking Haven, who actually grew into the game after that. To be fair, he batted up Haven, and bro, yes.
Why you not
Let's
calling him by his
not
actual name, bro?
Huh?
His name's Heaven, G.
Heaven or Haven, heaven, in it.
Nah, G,
Oh,
it's Heaven.
Heavenly Father art thou in it. Whatever you want to call him, bro. I'm just saying that he bad like because then I didn't really big up like Martinelli massively because he batted up a Ute in it. Kind of expected the heavens. I think he was bad defending. I also think he was bad defending on. Listen, I'm gonna credit Højlund's thing in it, but I still think he's washed.
But you know what is? I like Højlund when he does the channel thing. That's his game in it. Running through
Yeah,
the
he can
channels,
run the
but
channels.
running through the middle is probably not his best bet if he needs to do it at WrestleMania, innit?
No, no, I will not agree with you. Rasmus running in behind is not terrifying.
I think this season you might see a bit of a difference in it.
It's just because you're basically asking him to do what Nunes does.
I think this year though you should be able to judge him a lot better, considering if Man United to do this change up system stuff, he needs to see what he can do.
You asked me to credit him on the shit that I say I don't care that Nunes does, bro.
Yeah, but Nunes ain't finishing that goal. Actually, you know what? Tell a lie.
Maybe
I lied. Nunes finishes all the hard chances, but any easy chance is not happening. Guess again.
Nunes will shoot from 30 yards and he'll fucking go in.
Yeah, it's Newcastle. Look at the Newcastle game. He decides he wants to come on and do up the channel runs. Remember, man was dusting. I couldn't believe that game though, man. That's mad. What am I seeing though? Like about the Man United stuff. Anyways, I'm seeing what Endo's being sorted after,
bro. By Marseille. That's why they went for Højbjerg instead, because they couldn't get Endo first.
Well, Enzo's a wanted man at his big age, yeah.
Bro, and again, we would have flipped the P's 40 million. We wanted 20 million apparently. So we wanted 20 million and they weren't willing to meet that.
What did they pay for Højbjerg? What did they pay for Højbjerg? Was it like 40 million or something? 50 million?
I don't even know how much they got for. Someone in the chat will know.
Yeah, I don't think it was the case as well. You know, you see that whole chat with Ethan, like this last one about the whole Spurs thing. Do you think they could go into the new season in trouble? Because I don't really see it. You know, I think Spurs are going to be more than fine. I think they hit
the ground running, but again, they kind of always level out around November. That they'll level out. They'll do this thing where they just struggle to win away games.
Maybe
level out. Yeah,
but I think they might sign. I mean, I don't see them going far in Europa League. I'm going to be honest, yeah. But like, you know, even some of their youngsters, like, you know, Archie Gray and all that, I think they get a lot more game time than people think. Like a lot more. Like even at Bergvall, like I'm not trying to get overly gassed about it, but they're actually some decent footballers that they're employing into their club now, isn't it? Bro, and I just think like
it's Mickey Moore, bro. Is that his name? Mickey Moore. He's
16. He's 16. Is he cracked?
Bro, he's cracked. Have you not watched him, bro?
Bro, I didn't watch the goal yet, but I saw people raving about him.
Fuck the goal. Pre his feet, bro. The feet are nuts.
He's English. Is he a striker? He's a striker, isn't it?
Bro, he's like a cam, like ish attacker, bro. He's
false nine type beat.
Dirty, bro.
Is he serious like that? I hope he don't sign a new contract then. If that's the case, if he's that good,
broski.
Let me check. This guy can't have a contract yet, surely.
He's cold, bro.
The man I guess where he's from. He's from South London. All right, cool.
Right, yeah, bro. Even the people in the chat say, man, look, love United, bro. The kid is.
He's a winger.
He's hard, bro. Mickey boys.
Tottenham have got an actual in. They what? You're telling me Tottenham are building some intake of good youth at the moment,
bro. He's something, bro. I was preying his feet and I was like, wait, who's this? You blood?
Swear down,
bro. I'm telling you, the feet. How about this? You remember when Ben Doak a couple of seasons ago was just doing up Bayern Munich? He's just doing them up.
Yeah.
Doing them up. This is what I was doing. I was getting.
Ben Doak was just doing that against Batiste, blood.
Yeah, but Ben Doak's more of like a direct winger. Mickey is teched.
Is Ben Doak left or right foot? I can't work it out.
I don't even know. His end product shit in it, but he's a proper good winger. Like in terms, he's an issue in it. But yeah, Mickey's just teched off in it. Mickey's teched, bro.
Fair enough. Yeah.
Oh, he's teched off. Man.
I know we're gonna have some fun here, but Kalvin Phillips might actually be exiting Man City.
Where?
Apparently, Everton and Villa are interested in taking him on a loan, but I know City gonna want an obligation to buy or an option to buy at least, did it? I mean, it's been a long time coming at this moment. I feel like Phillips has been there for an age. How do you reckon his mental health is right now, knowing that he's just like his career is just like, don't get me wrong, He's at a good place. I don't think he's gonna be moving anyway because he's on some decent wages and stuff like that. But boy, Kalvin Phillips, man. You know, a year ago when I said if Kalvin Phillips is available, I said, yeah, I'll take him. I don't give a shit. I need a backup DM and all that. Now I look at him now, I just feel like he's so out of place. I think he's hit rock bottom, bro. Imagine playing for someone that don't want you. Imagine working in a place that just don't want you, and you've got no choice but to be there. And I know people say, but look how much he gets paid. But it's more sometimes when a footballer gets, I'm gonna believe if you keep getting the same pay packet week in, week out, no matter what, if a workplace don't want you, I'm sorry, but how are you ever gonna perform? I lie. And I'm not gonna lie, that West Ham.
Where's he going? Hold on. Where's he going for one? Where's he going?
Apparently, Everton are interested and Villa are interested.
For an Onana. Wow. So man went from being a treble winner and doing nothing and being the next Jack Robbo to being Onana's replacement.
What happened? What? No, but what? No, on the real
sport, bro.
Well, on the real, what happened though? Like, what do you reckon happened with this guy? Like, for real, is he a bad professional? Does he not look after himself because people calling him overweight and stuff like that? Or like, how did it go down so bad? Because I remember I used to rate this guy highly.
I don't know. I feel like he's not doing the same things he did at Leeds. Like at Leeds under Bielsa, he was running around clamping man. He was a brick wall. Like I just think because Rodri's so good, he was never gonna get a game.
Was it
maybe
naive?
I think remember, Phillips is someone who's always been used to playing week in, week out. That's his thing. Before City, go look at his appearances. Go and look at his appearances. Yeah, and he's used to playing week in, week out.
Yeah, of course. He's the main man in the middle by himself, literally by himself, destroying.
Since he's come through, bro. Since he came through at Leeds, he's always been the main man, bro. Do you reckon those seasons where he was the main man, and then after that, bro? Do you know what it is? Certain man, Kazan, you know this. Certain man can't just come in for one game and be their normal selves.
No, that's what
certain men just can't do it, bro. Certain men are only like they need to be playing every week. I said this about Endo. Even I kind of say this about Endo as well. I don't look at Endo as someone who's just going to come in for one game and wow me. He needs to play 4, 5, 6, 7 games. And maybe by the 5th game or the 7th game, you'll start to go, oh, shit, we actually kind of got to play. Oh, wait, we kind of got to play.
I'm still in belief that I don't believe he's a bad player. I just think he's at the wrong club. And I think he was a little bit naive to go to Man City thinking he could test Rodri.
He needs to play week in, week out. For you to get the best out of Phillips, I generally think you need to play week in, week out. He's as simple as that. I don't think he should ever. Genuinely, I don't. No, if he's gonna come in for one game, best know he's gonna do your best sound Niguez Chelsea impression.
Yeah.
Because that was bad. That was bad.
He needs to do a Barkley. Don't do what Barkley did. Barkley said like he found himself at Luton. He needs to go find himself at a club where he's appreciated, when the manager likes him in it and appreciates what he can do in it.
He was even rated in France though.
Everyone knows David Moyes is a piss poor manager. Yeah, he's piss poor. He can't handle ego. He's poor. Yeah, can't. But now he's not there. He's not West Ham. It's a little bit different. Like maybe a Sean Dyche would work out for him. He needs a destroyer in there. It might be the best bet for him. A 4-4-2 system maybe in Aston Villa. Would he get a lot of game? It might be used more as depth. I don't see him starting, but Everton might be better for him, innit? I think it might suit him as well. Transition, long ball. He's got the tech as well.
I reckon he's still probably got the good diag in him.
That's what I'm saying.
Maybe Leicester. Someone said let's big up Danny. Danny said Leicester.
I don't know who Leicester's manager is, and I honestly I wouldn't know in it.
Isn't it McKenna?
No, that's Ipswich.
Didn't he leave Ipswich? Am I bugging?
Huh?
Who's Leicester's? Is it? I know. Didn't McKenna get the Leicester job?
Is it Cooper? Steve Cooper?
Or is Steve Cooper?
Steve Cooper might be a good idea for him. It might be all right for him. But he needs to go find himself where he's not in a position where fans are pressuring him and all that kind of stuff. He needs to find his feet again, man.
Yeah, it's Cooper. Sorry, yeah, it's Cooper. Yes.
Yeah. But other than that, there's not even actually that much transfer news. I'm hoping for tomorrow there's some engagement in the morning, maybe even tonight. Rumors, whatever you want to talk about.
Are there any friendlies?
There's no friendlies until Barcelona, which is technically Tuesday night, Wednesday morning, if you want to count it like that. Wednesday at like 12 or some shit.
It's gonna be a hard week, blood.
If you lot think I'm doing a Tifo watch long at 3:30 in the morning to watch fucking, or 3 o'clock, or should I say, to watch Real Betis, you can guess again, man. I'm going to bed. I can't do it.
Bro,
I can't do it. Personally, I can't do it, man. Last time when I done that for the who was it? Who played at half free again? Last time was it Arsenal, Bournemouth? That took me out, man.
I hear it.
Yeah,
Yeah,
I might have to, but I don't know. I highly doubt. But yeah, man, look, we're gonna end it there. Big up. If you ain't smashed the like button, do so. This should go over to Deji's channel. I ain't said he's getting a redirect tonight, but if he's still live, just go over there and call him. Just call it. Just say Dusty #Dusty Raid or something like that.
#Dusty Raid. That is
Yeah. You know, because our raids actually hit, unlike Monsters ones. So because he claims that he's gonna redirect. But anyways, look, we should be back tomorrow, hopefully, for some news and stuff like that. So big up yourselves. Big up for the 24K as well. Yeah, man. Transfers need to pick up a little bit. Hurry up. Wake the fuck up. Anyways, in a bit.